What's going on, you beautiful people? It is Charlie here, and today we're gonna have something that's just a little bit different. I recorded 2 videos for you on Monday, and after careful consideration and my editor telling me I'm an idiot, he told me, hey, did you watch back that recording? I'm like, no, it's your job. What are you talking about? So, hey, current Charlie, past Charlie. Your volume's on. I'm an idiot. My mic was muted. You can hear Smite. You can hear everything. Just not that idiot over there. If it wasn't a good game, I would just scrap it and get another one. But I showed stream and they all said it was really good. We're up against a purple border Erlang. This dude had like so many freaking Erlang stars. So plan is simple. I don't want Trellyception. So I'm gonna cover this idiot's face over here. Forget he exists. And you're gonna get the first post commentary on this channel that I can remember in recent memory. Playing Cupid today, a god that I have been enjoying recently. I haven't played him in such a long time, but I got him diamond. He was one of the first hunters I ever got diamond. 2 points in the heart, 1 in the 3. Just want to be able to dash away from him constantly. Something you are going to notice in this gameplay. Again, this in all reality, this is a pretty good matchup for me. Having the ult, having heart bomb, having the heals, staying away from Erlang, it's all pretty good. But I had what I like to call some overconfidence, where I thought I could trade auto attacks. You forget how much Erlang's passive and his 1 really affect his boxing. The freaking dog in his 1 kind of went crazy here. I won't spoil anything, but there was a couple times where I'm like, I'm gonna just buckle down and fight, and it ended up not working out too well. I think we checked out his potions. You can tell he's got health pot, multi-pot, so there was no way that he wasn't going to start blue buff. He would just run out of mana too quickly. So I was like, screw it. We'll take ourselves a free red. But this clear is not the best. I mean, the old Cupid build used to be like Transcendent. You would get like a Mannequin Scepter or something like that. Without that, this clear is pretty rough. You can see I attempted to do red buff, and I do it. Look, he's already at weight. Like he cleared the buff just so much faster than us. So you do have to watch out for your buff clear and your wave clear, etc. This is sort of where I start, like, you know, just tickling the water. So maybe I'll try and box him. But something that does come in very clutch in this matchup is the hearts, which in this case on the skin are like, I'm pretty sure I call them potions. There's potions. The potions are really nice, and I think something super underrated on Cupid in 1v1s. A lot of people max the 3, but in reality, look at this, man. I'm getting fucking rolled by this guy, and of course there was archers there. A lot of people max the 3 after the 1 because you get passive attack speed. It's one of the few abilities in the game where you don't actually have to like use it to get the benefit of leveling it. If you just put 1 point in your 3, you get 5% attack speed, I'm pretty sure. 2 points, and then just it goes all the way up to 30, I believe. So a lot of people like to max the 3 immediately because you get 30% attack speed just for doing nothing. A lot of people also think that you have to dash to get that buff. You don't. You just get it. But if you max the hearts after your 1, it goes from 25 HP a heart to 125 HP a heart. It's basically like getting the full value of a health potion instantly, which if they don't have anti-heal, which this dude didn't have for a good portion of the game, it's crazy value. So I do start doing that pretty regularly in this game. It's just dropping those hearts and just trying to heal up, trying to sustain these fights out. Because if you notice Erlang's kit, it is a whole bunch of all in. Like I'm going to pin you, ult, dash you down. Hopefully you're dead. If not, how do I close gap again? How do I have that same amount of CC? It just doesn't work out. So if you're able to just win that first fight, Erlang doesn't care. Get the beads down. That's what I was going for. I didn't really have any kill potential, but at this point, try and buckle down and fight, right? I've got hearts. I've got shell. I do end up dashing away, but I could have used that all a lot earlier. And then I know he's pretty weak here. I also know there's minions, so he would like to stick around. But do I get baited is the question. If I remember correctly, he didn't actually leave. I'm pretty sure he's still sticking around somewhere. Yeah, he hits me with a reach around here. And I just dashed. Which makes no sense. Like, where is he right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, where could he be right now that makes sense for him to do this? He's behind you, dipshit. He's still there. I had thought he backed and came all the way back, and now, yeah, I just lose the wild goose chase. Oh no, I'm nuts here. Yeah, auto attack reset. There is an auto attack reset for Cupid's kit. Cool guys don't look at explosions, and Gore casts the first blood. If you don't know, auto, auto. That's how it works. Very simple. These are the kind of things that used to be set all the time back in old Smite YouTube. You know, like Hunbats 3, for example. You can auto 3, auto, and then teleport in and auto again. I'm so upset. He made it all the way back just to steal that red buff from me. But, you know, just helps do DPS if you can do it perfectly. You don't have to wait for the whole animation of the auto attack to send out another. Something to consider. And as you can see, I did end up putting that second point into my hearts instead of my dash. And I'm explaining it. 25 to 50. You already get double value from the hearts, just 1 point in. And continuously doing that, I think, is just more worth it than the attack speed. Especially with the new meta build. Again, you used to build Transcendence. So power, no attack speed. Now you build Griffin Wing into Berserker Shield. You have plenty of attack speed. You don't even need it. This dude ulted. He's out of mana completely. But it's kind of close. And as you can see, I get a heart. I pop my shell. I'm going for the last heart, but miss. Dude, I missed 2 auto attacks during that fight. And he's got the get wrecked jump stamp. I didn't even realize. Or the death stamp, rather. That's wild. With some auto attacks, if you notice his build, Golden Blade into attack speed, I have Griffin Wing, which doesn't give you like too much. I've got decent power, but Erlang Dog Plus is 1. Do be going crazy. So I can't take those auto trades, especially when I troll like that. So I believe at this point I'm bitching that either A, if I picked up that last heart, or B, didn't miss 2 auto attacks on a melee target, I would have won that fight. But now it's 1-1, and as you can see, he's actually up in gold because of the way that Duel works. Despite the fact that I've gotten so many buffs, and I've been pretty decent about clearing the waves. Revenge gold is better than First Blood. So he upgraded already into Ferocious Executioner, and I start noticing how much his auto attacks are fucking shredding. However, you know, he dashes away and I have a guaranteed stun. I'm going to walk up for a minute. But, I mean, look at this. Once he gets a pin, I got a GT the FO. 58. Solid healing already. We've got a second point into our ult, but we got to be a little scared here. Until we hit that heart bomb, get his beads down. Then we should have a guaranteed kill. Just got to wait in for the dash. It's kind of crazy how much damage he's returning. I think it's mostly because I'm choking auto attacks. But I don't have like a stim. He's got a stim. I don't have a second auto attacker in the dog. So you gotta make sure you're careful. I would say I'm probably the worst dual orb user in this game mode. There's no doubt about it. Like I'm about to be triple GM. I'm actually GMing Conquest Duel and not Joust because I haven't played too much Joust solo queue. I know that I mentioned recently that I'm going to be putting a poll in my Discord if you guys want to play Joust with me. I just haven't gotten around to doing it yet, man, if I'm honest with you. It's the game mode's not very fun right now, if I can be candid for a second. If you guys are watching the Duel content, it means that you don't just care about it, so I can bitch about Joust for a second. This dude just comes around the corner. I missed my heart bomb. The fight is 100% over. If you notice, my shell just came up. I thought it was up that whole time. I didn't grab my hearts. I didn't step forward. It was just bad. It was just a bad fight by me. This was the real eye-opening moment for me where I'm like, I could fucking lose this if I don't stop trolling. That is a completely avoidable kill in that he's doing the same thing. He's hiding around corners. He's ulting and then he's all-inning, right? All I have to do is heart bomb, dash away, re-engage, or dash off the ult, don't fight him, come back later. But instead, I had dashed out of base. It wasn't off cooldown yet. I missed my heart bomb. I didn't have my shell up. My dash obviously wasn't up. Didn't pop my health pot, multi-pot. There was so much I could have done there. And I dashed in to stop his back, of course. And he turns the fight, because he probably could have. Like, honestly, the auto attacks are not doing a lot. So we lose red buff there. I just stop his back, because I want to see if I can invade his blue. But I'm pretty sure it's already down at this point. Yeah. He had already gotten it, so we just try and go for minis and our own blue. and play a little bit safer, because again, he's going 0 defense right now. He went hasten katana at this point, so he's just trying to run me down, and I'm pretty sure he committed to shell. Yeah, shell beads. So I had an option to go for Onk, I had an option to go for Sunder, but with my dumbass, and again, I don't think you need that much safety here with Heart Bomb, with your ult. And he got my freaking blue buff again, finds me. I don't have my dash this time. I don't play around. I just get the hell out of there. But now I'm healing for 116 per heart. That's a lot of freaking HP. Especially for this point in the game when he can all in. And then he can't all in again for a while. I'm yapping on this Trelly guy's gameplay. Look at these auto attacks, bro. But this is also nice. Where I just, you know, sit back. I missed the heart bomb again. This is ridiculous. Watching it, like, at this point is just so awkward. Because I'm so fucking bad. You can't really highlight these things in the moment. I could be like, oh man, I don't know if I missed that. Who knows? I just didn't have a lot of damage. Now I can see it all. And I feel like a bum. I believe we got his beads there. And I'm just trying to keep him at bay, right? He ults in, I heart bomb, I leave. And then I should be able to win that fight for free. He's up 300 gold right now, though, which he should not be. Like, no offense to this guy. He's playing as aggro as he should because he loses late game hard. I am a hunter. But I should not die in this matchup, right? Like, you've seen how easy it is for me to just keep him away. Let's see if I hit the heart bomb here. Didn't even go for it. Smart call. Why not? You're probably going to miss it anyway, dingus. But I'm just keeping my distance now. Trying to make sure that I don't get ulted in without my dash up. Even with the haste, look at him just run me down. I missed it again, bro. I thought this was a good game. I swear to you guys. At the end of the game, I was like, that was really good. I was wrong. I'm choking. But in all honesty, it was more so overconfidence, which is what it usually is. If you guys have noticed, first of all, yesterday was 4th of July, and this one, I don't want to say his name because he'll look at me. Was very scared, of course. He's been under my desk a good portion of the day. The fireworks did a number to him, so we've just been hanging out. And he's also protecting the house, so you might see a little bit of a glare in the background. We go Toxic Blade just to get that extra heal canceled after his ult. 9 turns Blessing does give you like a pretty decent chunk heal at the end of it, so I want to make sure that doesn't go through. I see that he's there, and I know that he doesn't have much HP, so I'm just going to go ahead and pull fire. And with my hearts, if I do decide to drop, I don't think I do, just because I don't want to lose any DPS, and I know that he's not going to make it here in time. Wouldn't have taken much damage at all, but save the heart bomb for the confirmation. Full heal, and then I believe we just sit here because we don't want to miss a wave. Yeah, once you see him clean, there's no way. He gets full kins at this point, so this is the scariest he's been. This is the strongest this Erlang has been all game. He's got Golden Blade, Hasten, Kins, Xe. Ferocious Xe. Still no defense, by the way. But I don't have much damage, right? Griffin Wing provides, like, laser auto attacks, but not much damage. Xe is great. Toxic Blade, Pen, HP, attack speed, anti-heal. And Berserkers. And once again, he's going for the invade, and once again, he fucking gets it, man. I'm whiffing auto attacks here, but I'm not too worried because I have so much healing. 145 per heart now that it's all maxed out. And his ult's down. So that's pretty much all of his engage. Dude, there's no way. I swear to you, I did not know that I missed this many heart bombs. It's ridiculous. This is hard to watch. But at the very least, it's showing you how easy this matchup is, right? Look how not well I'm playing. And it's like, if he doesn't kill me off that engage, and this is not a bad Erlang play. This is like, this dude plays more Erlang than anyone in Duel. I looked at his stats. He's number 2. Something like 325 wins on this fucking character. He's played the most Erlang of anyone. Doesn't mean he's the best, of course, but you get what I'm saying. He knows matchups. And yeah, this is where I start realizing, okay, I still missed that fucking heart. No, I didn't. Okay, I did. I hit it. I thought I did that time. We go ahead and get the Duel Orb. We grab the kill. Heal up. And I believe red buff just spawned, unless he grabbed it. I may be trolling about that, but we have Duel Orb, so should be able to shut this thing down. There's still people that come into my stream to this day and say, Trelly, how'd you stun tower? And I'm like, bro, just Duel Orb, but, you know, I don't think that it is shown anymore. People don't. This is what I've learned. Let me know in the comment section. You guys don't play Duel, do you? You just like watching it. You don't actually play Duel. You just you just sit here and watch it, but you're not like in the queues. And that's interesting to me, but I respect it. Looks like I got red buff. He's gonna try and chase me down, but I have ult. I have my dash. I'm not too worried here. I'm able to get his ult down. Ooh, 16 HP. Closer than I would have hoped. But he's very weak as well. I think we got his beads. So that's a good trade. Should be able to get full kin size here. We got 2,700, and that is likely what I want next. Yes. And then last item could be a whole mishmash of things. The idea was Silver Branch, but I realized that I'm not going to overcap by that much, and I think Odibo would actually be better, just because it helps me clear, gives me that more of that AoE, and if I'm missing all my auto attacks but hitting the wave, hey, at least I'm getting some sort of value. He's going to realize pretty soon that no defense is not going to work late game. So after this toxic plate, he does pick up defense. But it's 3-2. I know for a fact that I can never die to him as long as I play correctly, which is like this. You know, backpedal a little bit, wait for him to engage. If he dashes right at me, I get a guaranteed heart bomb. And just make sure I'm constantly poking him out. He's a fucking wild child for fighting this, by the way. Look at this. Like, what? Oh, your chair is just better. You could tell the overconfidence because of how troll I've been so far this game. He just W keys at me, but I am about to, you know, dash in, use my heart bombs in a line, and then use that dual orb. I have to go and guarantee get ourselves at the Phoenix. There's a good to fair chance that I could have ended here. He spawns in 12 seconds, but I realized that his blue might be up. We get Chester, and I can get more items. His blue is not up. So I decide not to go in for the Titan damage and just grab myself a full Odibo. I think I even grabbed blue and then come back for it. Because I was also curious about his build. I said, you know what? In case I ever face this guy again, I got to see how his build finishes out. Like, we have the guaranteed win. I know for a fact that I can't throw this as long as I stop being a dipshit and, you know, missing abilities. So I backed my full Odibo, and I just gotta see what his last item is. That's what I'm hovering for. Ends up being like mid guardian mail, I believe, just for some extra anti-attack speed. He wants to just try it all in. I mean, that's what this build says. I want to fight you. So he dashes away. I don't have beads for 40 seconds, so I do want to play it safe. I lose a good portion of my my advantage if I don't fight immediately. Or not if I don't, if I die. What am I talking about? If I die, I lose a big portion of the advantage. But yeah, I'm just trying to pull beads or something. He dashes in, get a guaranteed ult, get his beads, get his shell, and I'm like, get the fuck out. That is so worth it for me. Beads, shell, ult. All I had to do was use my ult. I'm gonna get out of there, set up for red buff, maybe drop some hearts in the meantime, but I just want to guarantee get this buff back and then go in for the end. That just, it doesn't get any easier than that. And I do think that's a play he had to make. Remember, he does have no defense, so there's no way he's clearing waves and fighting me at the same time. It's just not going to happen. Erlang has to clear with his auto attacks. There's no other way to do so. Like, yeah, you can pin the wave and mink form through it, but you're going to die, right? So he's kind of forced all in there. He gets that wave cleared up. You don't have a heart bomb stun just yet, but I find it here, and then I can just, yeah. Oh my god, so many guaranteed auto attacks. He's got two options, and unfortunately, fight me was not one of them. He could have just tried to run and juke, but yeah, he just didn't have it. So we never did get to see what his last item would have been, but he did get tier 2 mid guardian mail, so that's what I was pretty confident of. And look at this, man, 2288. Remember, that's what I started on when I started tanking up this Titan. I still had shell, and I still had one more heart bomb. 1800. Didn't even take any damage. It's ridiculous. Hunters, in my mind, hunters can end too quickly. There's got to be some sort of, if the Titan had a ranged attack, I think that it would be a lot more balanced, because melee characters can't do that shit. They're right up on the Titan and they just die more often than not. And like ability based mages certainly can't, but if you're an auto attacker, you can. So there's the ending. I do hope that you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if this post commentary was just too awful to try and deal with. But I'm an idiot. LMAO is the title. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed that one. If you did, definitely leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and drop a comment if you enjoyed. It's been Trelly, guys. Peace.